Hello everyone, I'm teacher Shayma Ali, and today I'm gonna to tell you how to simplify the algebraic fraction. So let's start. But first, don't forget like, share and subscribe. To simplify that fraction, we need to factorize the expression in the numerator up. You can see here that we have 2y squared plus 5y minus 3. This is a quadratic expression, and I told you in the previous video how to factorize the quadratic expression. Okay, so I'm gonna to put the link of it down in the description if you want to get back to it. Okay, so I'll tell you how to do it quickly. Okay, so here we have 2y squared plus 5y minus 3. I told you that when we have a number multiplied by x squared or a coefficient for x squared, if I see that, it means that I will use AC method. Okay, AC method. And a is the coefficient of y squared, c is the constant here in that expression. So AC is equal to what? Is equal to 2 times 3, and it will give me of course 6. Okay, so here we have also negative c. It means that I'm gonna to open two brackets, and because c is negative, it means that the sign of the brackets will be one bracket positive and the other bracket is negative. Okay, when I have negative c, it means that one bracket positive and another bracket negative. For the first term here, it will be ax as we said before, but here we have y, so it will be 2y times 2y. Okay, and for the second term, it means that I need to get the factors of 6. What is the factors of 6? It's 1 times 6 and also 2 times 3. So what I'm gonna to choose? I will choose the two numbers if I get the difference between them, because c is negative and negative like minus as I said before. So if I subtract 6 minus 1, it will give me 5. So I'm gonna to take this 1 times 6. I don't need 2 times 3 because 3 minus 2 give me 1. And the coefficient of y is 5. It is equal to b. It means that I need 1 times 6 because 6 minus 1 give me 5. Okay, but first, where I'm gonna to put 6 and where I'm gonna to put 1? 6 is the biggest factor, so it will take the sign of the middle term. The sign of the middle term is positive, so 6 becomes positive and 1 becomes negative. Okay, this is for the first expression here in the numerator up. Down we have 4y squared minus 1. 4y squared minus 1. This is a difference between two squares. You can see that 4y squared is a perfect square and also 1 is a perfect square number, and we have negative in the middle or minus. It means that it is a difference between two squares. And we also simplify it or factorize it into two brackets, one bracket positive, another bracket negative. 4y squared is 2y times 2y, and also 1 is equal to 1 times 1. Okay, you can see that we have 2y minus 1 up, and we have also 2y minus 1 down, so we can cancel them together. Okay, so the rest will be what? The rest will be 2y plus 6 over 2y plus 1. Okay, but don't forget that you need to simplify that expression up because we use AC method. It means that one bracket you must simplify it. It means that you can divide it by 2 to simplify that expression. So it will be what? It will be y plus 3 over 2y plus 1. Okay, so this is the last simplest form for that expression. This is the last simplest form for that algebraic fraction. Okay, So let's go to the next one. What we have here, we have also 2x squared minus 13x plus 15, okay, and this is also a quadratic expression. We have down x squared minus 10x plus 25. This is also a quadratic expression, and we took it before how to simplify this expression. So sorry for that. So we are gonna to open bracket to simplify that expression. But first, what is my strategy here? I have 2 as a coefficient for x squared. It means that I will use AC method. AC method. When I have a number multiplied by x squared or a coefficient for x squared, it means that I need to use AC method. As we said before here, for the expression up in the numerator, AC is equal to what? It's 2 times 15. 2 times 15. And it is, of course, give me 30. Okay, it gives me 30. We also can get the factors of 30. It's 1 times 30. And also we can write 5 times 6. Okay, we can also write 2 times 15 and 3 times 10. Okay, so for the sign of the bracket, we have positive C. It means that the both bracket will take the sign of the middle term. The middle term here is negative, so the both brackets are negative. Okay, because C is positive. Okay, we have 2 cases, if C negative and if C positive. If C negative, it means that one bracket positive and another bracket negative. But if C positive, it means that the 2 brackets or the both bracket will take the sign of the middle term, and here we have negative sign in the middle term, so the both brackets are negative. Okay, and for the first term, as we said, it's AX. It means 2x times 2x. Okay, and for the second term, what's the factors that I'm gonna to take for 30? 1 times 30, 5 times 6, 3 times 10, or 2 times 15. I need to choose the 2 numbers if I add them together, because C is positive, as we said, and positive is like plus. We have positive C, so I'm gonna to choose the 2 numbers. If I add them together, it will give me what? It will give me the value of B, or the coefficient of the middle term, and it is 13. So I'm gonna to choose 3 times 10, because 10 plus 3 give me 13. So I don't need all of this. I will take 3 times 10. 3 times 10. This is for the expression up in the numerator. What about the expression down in the denominator? We have x squared minus 10x plus 25. Okay, you can see that it's a simple one. It's a simple quadratic expression. We have here positive C. It means that I'm gonna to open brackets because I wanted to simplify this. To simplify that expression, it means that I wanted to factorize it. Okay, C is negative. It means that both bracket will take the sign of the middle term, and as we said before, here we have negative sign in the middle term, so the both brackets are negative. Okay, x squared is x times x, and 25. What is the factors of 25? It's 5 times 5, and also if I add them, 5 plus 5, it will give me 10. Okay, the coefficient of the middle term. So I'm gonna to write 5 times 5. Okay, it is equal to, let's go to the next step. For the first expression, or for the brackets up in the numerator, because we used AC method, it means that one bracket I need to simplify it. You can see that 2x minus 3, we can write it down. 2x minus 3, we don't need to, or we can't simplify it, but the second bracket we can divide it by 2, the both terms, to simplify it. So 2x divided by 2, we can divide it by 2, and also 10 we can divide it by 2 to simplify it. So it will be x minus 5. Okay, this 2 will cancel it with this 2, so the rest will be x minus 5. This is up in the numerator. What we have down, we have x minus 5 times x minus 5. Here we have the same bracket up and down, so we can cancel this together, and the rest will be 2x minus 3 over x minus 5. So this is the last simplest form for that algebraic fraction. Okay, so thank you so much. Don't forget like, share and subscribe.